That's something that like you always kind of. I mean, because you've been doing your thing. You've been on camera for fucking. Since I was like fucking 18. You were probably like 14 or 13. You know, so. I remember seeing you on Fashion Bros and shit, and like, has that always been a thing for you, where it's just like, you know what, like, I don't care, this isn't as serious as what people make it seem to be, or was that conscious?
Like, at the end of the day, whatever happens is still me, so it's like, I don't know, maybe some people can't keep up with their fucking act or whatever, or they're scared to say something. If I say something I regret, I'll fucking man up to it and say, yeah, that was me, whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it's not like I enjoy being on camera or anything, but like I just do it. I like it, but like obviously you're always nervous or something, you know?
Yeah. Of course. What? You know, and like, dude, prior to like, because now I'm like 2 years with the training wheels doing podcasting every Thursday. Like, I talk too much. It's gone to that point.
Clearly, we know. We know you talk too much. We know, gang.
All right, so let me get into it. You know
I mean, I didn't mean to like, redirect. I didn't mean to redirect your.
Well, I wanted to save the viewers some time to, hear about Ass Pizza. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to properly introduce it before we talk about bullshit. You know what I mean? But what I do gotta let the chat know is like, I made a mistake. I had a private conversation with this fool Adam around like a month ago. And he was asking me how's all the podcasting thing going on. Yep. And I was telling him like, bro, like honestly, there ain't really much money into it. We owe taxes. Yeah. Now this is a conversation I would have had with T-Rel, with my assistant, anyone, homies. I made that mistake. I think that the last 2 years, I always thought that Adam held me to a different, and this was very stupid of me because, here we are right now, but I always thought that he would have some form of level of respect, and I was always confused of why he never came at me or like did me dirty or anything like that. You feel me?
You don't gotta like, you can just keep it kind of concise, because like there's probably a lot of people that don't even know what you're talking about. He probably doesn't even know what you're talking about. So like,
absolutely, he's finding out right now.
Just keep it a little.
Okay. Just keep it. Well, I just want to say a private. It was just one of those things where I thought I could trust somebody having a private conversation and it wasn't going to be used against.
So you talked to Adam?
Yes.
So you talked to Adam. You thought you could trust him?
Yes.
Okay, and what happened?
He said some shit
he said some private shit about business that I had mentioned to him on a podcast earlier today, where he was just trying to just bash Yuriy. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to shit on Yuriy.
He got some personal vendetta, but I had never been used as a pawn in his game. That's his thing. Yeah. That's his MO. He's used everyone in front of me on that regard. And I always thought myself to be kind of immune from that experience, but today I learned, once I got off the phone with Yuriy, Yuriy, I apologized before and I apologize now. No, immediately unfollowed this fool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not fucking with that, because one thing I always made clear, it's like, hey, I'm not here to fucking cause drama. Like, there's no money in that. You know what I mean? Maybe if I had a channel, maybe if there was a way I could like chat, come on, let's run it up, make a shirt out of it, put fucking Yuriy up, but that's not what I was about. You know what I mean? That's the most unattractive thing to me. It's just chaos, especially when it's regarding shit that don't even got nothing to do with me, and I'm becoming like a pawn in someone's game. So that shit ain't cool. I thought I could be on some kumbaya shit a couple months ago, where it's like, pull up, talk to him. I always use my honesty in the room as like leverage to be like, you could trust me, I'm being who I am. But I've learned that like, no, everyone's susceptible to that type of game when it comes to Adam,
Yeah, exactly. And that's like one thing I told Blazzy like a long time ago is like, I don't want to ever tell Blazzy you can't fuck with this person, or don't talk to this person. Like, I'm not gonna be in control of what you do in your life. But like the fact that he's like trying to use private conversations to weaponize certain things and portray it in a certain narrative that makes me look crazy or some shit like that. It's kind of insane. It's like this whole past 2-3 months I've just been, every time I have to talk about this, I'm like clearing up some weird narrative that's coming from that camp constantly. It's just like 40 of them like at this point, the past 3 months. And at this point, it's getting crazy.
But they pretty much, I sorry to cut you off, Yuriy, but they added me to that disrespect. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm experiencing on a personal level where it's like, I thought it was MP. I thought it was nothing personal. Nah.
Yeah, it's just one of those, it's one of those things where you just got to realize, like, who you dealing with, and like you just gotta be careful. Like,
there have been snake like that. I'll keep it real with you, bro.
I know, but I know I've always used. Hear me out. Like, I'm like, when you asked me like if I was okay with you going back the last time, like that was that wasn't even a thought in my head to tell you otherwise. I'm like, nah, like, bro, like, do you, because I know you, and I know you're not about to go in there and do or say anything maliciously.
Entertain some shit.
Yeah, you feel me? And like I didn't even have that. I never even had that thought. But as you can probably tell, it's like, okay, like just hearing that at first is kind of like, damn, well, like why did he feel the need to like, you know, like discuss like some inner workings to act like to somebody that you know has a vendetta against realistically like a lot of like a lot of us.
And that's a great question. I could simply answer that. It's like I thought he had the respect of a private conversation that he could honor in private. He always had.
I feel like
I thought that was just some unspoken rule.
I feel like he's proven
he's never
like
done that to me.
But I feel like he's proven it time and time again to like other people that like, you know, it's like.
I mean, yeah, I feel
it's one of those.
I kind of used it as an analogy. I was the last one to get slapped in the face. That's all it was. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I was immune from it. It's just my opportunity
I don't think you're the last yet.
I don't think there's anybody left.
At the end of the day, I don't think it was that big of a deal. Like personally, like I feel like you maybe have slipped up, said too much that you wasn't trying to say. But it really.
But I don't want Yuriy.
It really depends on what Yuriy, like how Yuriy feels. I have no dog in this fight.
Yeah.
It depends on how Yuriy feels.
Well, this is also like, you know, number one, this is the Ass Pizza episode as well.
2 minutes left.
Facts,
yeah, exactly.
We need to squash the beef.
Yeah.
And number two, just like, just dwelling on this, I've just realized the past 2-3 months is just going to be, repeating like more and more weird narratives. That's like, you're just wasting your time and effort on. And it's like, you know, like you say, like stress is the cause of all illness and shit like that. Where it's just like, why do I want to keep dealing with this? And I've spent the past month like not even talking about anything. And then now we're dealing with, you know, okay, so at that moment, like, it just felt like a little slap in the face from, like, the homie. But it's like, we already talked about it, explained him, but I feel like we don't owe the audience a full explanation. You know what I mean?
We already had the 48-minute conversation.
Yeah.
You know, as soon as... Yeah. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's why I told him if it means, you know, like I unfollowed that fool immediately. It's like, all right, I'm like you click play on that game. I'm done. I'm not even trying to respond. I'm not going on my story, putting no emojis, adding to nothing. Like, no, bro, I'm on your side, Yuriy, and you could really trust me. You'll never see some shit like that.
No, I appreciate you. Thank you, man.
You know?
Thank you. Dude.
I truly love you.
Y'all hug it out. Y'all hug it out. Hug it out. Hug it out.
I'm gonna get
Come on, man. Hug it out. Hug it out.
Let's go.
Kiss. Grab his butt.
All right, there you go.
Oh wait, why everybody really preemed out today? All right.
Not me.
I heard my boy pushing a what?
Yeah.
But no, what's up?
Fuck them. This is new shit.
There we go.
It's a family. Fuck everyone else. That shit doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man.
Right?
I like
Who
that.
the fuck cares?
That's a
Don't
fact.
give any attention to this negative bullshit.
Don't you got nothing matters on the side of your head?
Yeah, nothing matters.
That's
So why do you care?
Nothing that matters and nothing personal.
Yeah, we got ass pizza in the
Oh,
building.
God.
Nothing.
You feel me? Hey, wait. Real quick. I just want to just like, when did you become like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, like as of recently, you've been just like dropping these kind of like gems that people have just been. I feel like you've become like a mystical shaman.
For sure,
like as of like the last like maybe like 5 years, like. I feel like you just become like you just drop these gems, bro.
Like this, man. I don't know.
No, you see some early interviews when this fool had like really long hair and like he's like a 17-year version of himself now. It's like
I literally feel the same fucking
but
as I was.
I think that
Oh yeah, that's all good.
Yes.
It's like beaming down right on you.
I hate to keep doing like assessments on like Ass Pizza's career, but like I think like what comes with just like the seniority and just doing this for a minute is just showing people how true your integrity and how true like your identity is. That like it's not folding or bending. So like on the 8th year, 9th year, he could still be himself.
Type shit.
I think once you get to that point, I mean, any artist, whether it's music, clothes, or art, that within 9 years, like you're gonna be the GOAT. You know what I mean? If you 9 years is not easy to come around.
Don't just but like
think about all the skunky, bunky, skinny weenie like streetwear brands of the last 7-8 years. You know what I mean?
So basically,
you know what I'm saying? Like
so basically, you're saying like if you just keep doing something long enough,
Ass Pizza's recession proof. He's COVID proof.
Wait, so I'm asking you that you're saying that basically if you keep doing something long enough, you'll just be the GOAT of it, and like that's
if you
gotta be
consistency is key.
Yeah,
consistency.
and you also have some quality control, some QC.
Consistency is key, but do you not believe that? Just
you got to push the envelope.
Just got certain stuff in them, and certain people don't.
I'm not good at anything.
I feel you.
You just haven't identified, but you're really good at being Ass Pizza.
Yeah, that's me. I'm not good at anything, but that puts me
But that's what makes
together.
you though.
Yeah. Type
You
shit.
feel me?
Yeah, I feel like but at the end of the day, that's what's I don't want to keep fucking glazing, but that's just what's kept you, you know what I mean, just killing shit. It's just like
you know, it is what it is.
You're not
There's
following
ups
no
and
trend.
downs and shit. So
I've yet to see any flared sweatpants from Ass Pizza.
it's coming soon. Next collection.
You definitely